Okay, I think we are live now. Hello, can you hear me, guys? Loud and clear? Perfect. So, before we talk about this project or our project, I want to know do you guys remember the Belvin roles? I want to know your role in that. Let's go with you first, Caitlin.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have this sheet right here. I remember I'm a team worker. Um, it says here that they are the most active internal communicator. They are good and willing listeners and communicate freely and well within the team, and also help encourage others to do the same. Yeah, that's a brief description. How about you, Maria?
For me, what I remember, I'm a plant. Plant is basically creative, imaginative people. He loved problem solving and all that, and I think this would go well, especially we have those different titles, and then it would go easier for us for this project, right? What about you, Patrick?
Oh, for me, based on our activity that we did in his class, I got the monitor evaluator. This means I see so many different options and I mostly judges accurately. Perfect. That will really help us to do this project. So, um, second thing we need to do is, oh yeah, I wanna know if maybe you guys you've heard this place before or you've been this place before. I wanna know your thoughts about this. Have you been in this place,
Um,
Caitlin?
Tel Aviv, right?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Well, I've never been there. I've never heard that city before, but thankful for this project because it's kind of interesting to search for a country or a place that you've never like had any knowledge before. So especially for the culture and traditions. Of course, like we are in a travel and tourism course, and I think that this is really perfect, especially for the food, right? Right, Maria?
You are right there, Caitlin. I really love the food and all that. So, I've never heard of Tel Aviv, but I do know some employers that are from Israel, so I know some a little bit of culture and a little bit of food. However, I did search up some information about Tel Aviv, and it's very interesting, especially the history of it and then the culture. It's quite different from other Israel or from other places in Jerusalem, right? So it's very interesting. I really want to know your thoughts, Patrick, and your research about this.
Hi. Oh, okay. Yeah. So speaking of brochure, now that you mention it, um, what we need to do first is obviously make a plan, an outline, or step by step the things that we need to do in order to execute this project. So yeah, what are your suggestions, Caitlin?
Well, yeah. Do you still remember we made a structure already about the key terms for our brochure, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
So I think that we're pretty good with it. So what we included there is the um, of course, the table of contents, the map, the introduction about the Tel Aviv. But for me, I think what we need to focus on is, of course, we want the what do you call this, Patrick? Like the millennial people. That's the does it make sense, right? Okay, I think that we need to focus on the culture and the activities that could keep the millennials, you know, their eye on Tel Aviv. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really right, Maria.
So, about the brochure that you guys are talking about, was mostly being focused on, for example, this is the brochure, right? And then brochure mostly consists introduction mostly, so like people would know what they are visiting to, right? And then in terms of structure, it is very important to have table of content so that every flip they would know the topic, the title, the activities, and all that. Caitlin, about your suggestion, I really like it that we would include, especially the pictures, right? The images. They need to know what they are looking for, or what they are watching. So having the picture and summary under it is very important, right? Not only a summary, but it's the fact that it would interest tourism and tourists itself, that will attract customer, right?
Yeah, everything that you guys said are perfect. And yeah, so for this brochure, I will send you guys like a link because Caitlin and I already made the outline, which is right in front of me. So, and it's actually also saved in my document, so don't worry, I will share it to you guys. So basically, we have to do, or we have to know who's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. So if you guys can open your documents and look at the outline that we did, okay? Can you open that for a second, please? Did you guys find it?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got it, Lord.
All right, perfect. So for that one, we have to know who's gonna do the part one, the part two. Yep, Caitlin.
Oh yeah, it says here, I could do the activities if you guys agree. Also, the itinerary, or I could also do the accommodation, if ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Maria?
So for me, I am in charge of interesting facts and attractions. So that also include natural and man-made attractions that would interest any ages, right? So especially millennials. What I found in terms of interesting facts, that actually Tel Aviv is one of the modernized city in Hebrew is the first one. So I think that if we focus on that, people would be like, "Wow, that is great. I've never heard of that." Right?
Yeah, that's really good. So for me, I think I will focus on the food. I will research some famous or favorite their favorite food like cuisines, dessert, those stuff. So yeah, I just want to let you know that whenever you guys pulling out some informations or taking out some informations in websites or articles, don't forget to cite it or even save the website perhaps, okay? Because that will really help us in order to, you know, do this brochure. Caitlin?
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. What else? What else? What else? Um,
I think I will just talk
yeah.
about I think the very last part of this outline of our brochure, which is the useful information. This will
Oh
talk,
yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah,
that one.
I could talk about it. Oh yeah, the last part of our brochure could be some of the useful informations like
Mhm.
the airports. Is that right, Patrick?
Yeah,
The
airports
nearest airport.
like the contacts of the tourism, the Tel Aviv Israel tourism, you know?
Oh, the contacts and informations. Yeah, yeah. And also we could also include if we still have, because our limit is only until 1,200 words, right? So if we still have words left to fill, then we could include also the terms and conditions, I believe, because Anton um, gave some examples in the 2L. sample brochures, and we looked it up, right, Patrick? And we saw a lot of helpful tips and informations for our brochures. So yeah.
Yeah, to shortly brief our meeting today, our brochure should be in a full details and structurized in a form that easy to read and understand by audience. These include all the history, the custom, the foods, places, etc. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward for this project because it's really interesting because it's in Israel. And yeah, I will update you guys about this project and feel free to like contact me anytime whenever you guys have questions or suggestions about our projects, okay? Thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you. See ya.